Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna review the newly launched K-Beauty Illuminating Highlighter, and this video includes a demo, a wear test, and my thoughts about this product. So if you're interested to buy this, watch till the very end. So this is how the K-Beauty highlighter looks like. Outside cardboard packaging, and inside you get a cushioning for the product so it does not get destroyed in transit, which is pretty common with the powder products that they do get shattered. So your product will be safe given the amount of thought they have put into the packaging. Now the standard K-Beauty packaging, I really like that all their packaging are exactly the same, and this is in the shade Champagne Fizz. This will suit fair to medium skin tone, and it can even work as an eyeshadow. This is priced at $7.99 for 8.5 grams of product, and you get an internal protective layer as well. And this is how it looks like. Now let's start with the swatches. This is a one stroke swatch, so you can see a little bit of product has come off, and it's a very subtle highlighted effect with one stroke. I went over the same stroke just to see if I could build this up, and this is definitely buildable. Now I've done a two-stroke swatch, and this is how it looks like. And now I'm going a bit crazy and doing an intense swatch to show you how much intensity you can get. And now I'm going all in. I will just go insane and see how much is the intensity of this product. So it looks pretty intense. Let's swatch this. Amazing. So these are the 4 swatches from the lowest intensity to the highest, and now I'm comparing this to my favorite highlighter of all time, the Mary Luminizer. So side by side they look pretty same, although if you look in close in person you will see that there's just a tone difference, maybe because the Mary Luminizer is pretty blinding, and in one stroke you can see it was pretty intense. Now I will go in with 2 strokes, so again you can see the intensity is just increasing, which is great. And now I'm going all in just like the other one to show you how much intensity you can get with this. So here is a side by side of K-Beauty and Mary Luminizer. Now it's the application time. So on the right hand side I will apply the K-Beauty. So I am going in with 2 strokes to build that intensity that I like. Now everybody has a different preference for highlighter, so you do you. So if you like a very light highlighter, you can do that as well. I like really intense highlighter, so I'm going in intense, applying on the nose and the cupid's bow as well. This is where I would usually highlight, so it looks very intense to me and it sits really nicely. So on the left side now I've got the Mary Luminizer. Again, to be fair, I'm building the intensity of the Mary Luminizer to match with the K-Beauty, because Mary Luminizer can be pretty blinding, so I've just gone in lightly to match with the K-Beauty. So K-Beauty on the right, Mary Luminizer on the left. So now that you've seen the demo of how this product looks when applied, I've applied that right now. It looks pretty nice. I think when it hits the light, it's just catching this beautifully and gives a very nice subtle glow. It's not too much in your face, which I think is great. It's not that blinding. So for someone who's looking to get a highlighter for everyday basis, I think this will be great. Let me just cover a quick few things before we move on to the wear test. So this comes in 6 shades, and let's just appreciate the brand for doing that, because I have seen a lot of brands which just comes with 3 basic shades, one say a very frosted shade, one sort of a pinky shade, and one like a champagne shade, a universal shade, and that's all. But this has 6 shades, so there are pink ones, copper ones, champagne ones, and the silver one. So they're each type of a highlighter tone, whatever best suits your preference. You can select what you want, and this is priced at $7.99 for 8.5 grams, which I think is not a bad price. It's right in the middle, not that cheap, not that expensive. And for $7.99, the packaging is great. The kind of product that you're getting is also great. Now, the thing that they're claiming that this is a natural shimmery finish, this has undetectable shimmer, which I think is 100% true, because this has very fine shimmer particles. Nothing will fall on your face. You cannot see shimmer, you'll see a sheen, which I think is great. They're saying in one stroke you'll get a dewy glow. In one stroke you get a soft glow. In 2 strokes you get a dewy finish. I've right now applied 2 strokes and this is how this looks. And they're saying it's luminous, lightweight, long wearing and super blendable. So luminous, lightweight and super blendable, they're all true. Does not feel heavy, very easy to work with. There's a lot of room for error. In case you end up applying too much of it, you can just blend that in, go over with a beauty blender and you will be able to tone it down. About the long wearing part, we are going to test it, so stay tuned, we'll know what the results are. And I would say about K-Beauty, most of their products are like hit or miss. Some of their products are just amazing, like their eye product, and some of them are a miss. So I was really interested when the highlighter came out, because our market is already filled with a lot of great highlighters, and then a brand comes up with a new one and I wanted to see if this is any good. So right now on this side of my face, I've got the K-Beauty highlighter on, and on the right side, right over here, I've got my trusty Mary Luminizer. Now this highlighter is really special for me. I don't think there will ever be a highlighter that can replace this. The reason I bought this because this looked very similar, and if there's like a 1% chance that K-Beauty is a dupe for the Mary Luminizer, I think you'll end up saving a lot of money. So I think on application wise, they both look pretty much in the same shade range, as in they both look champagne-y. Although when swatched in the hand, there is just a difference in the tones, which you've already seen. But this one is more blinding. I've not applied it in that much of a blinding manner because I wanted these to be comparable on the same tones and on the same intensity, so that when we do a wear test, we can actually see if this is actually worth competing with the Holy Grail. So right now it's around 4:30. So I will do 2 check-ins, one at 8:30, another one at around 11 or 12, to give you an idea how long this can last. Time for another check-in. It's 8:32, approximately after 4 hours. So you can see it's still pretty intense. So K-Beauty side on the right, and we can see I can still see where I've put the highlighter, which is great. So you can see the swatch clearly, and on the left I've got my trusty Mary Luminizer, which is pretty intense, and they're both going so strong. So I'll check back in again. Now it's time for another one. It's almost 7 hours, and you can see it has mixed in with the oils of my face. I'm pretty oily, but still both the sides are pretty good. Now that you've seen the wear test as well, let me tell you what are my thoughts about this highlighter. So the first thing I would say, I am pretty happy with how long lasting this is. Now that is one of their claims, and I've worn this for 7 hours, and I can confidently say that if you are planning to buy this for a party, event, and you are expecting this to last you a long time or throughout the event, it will not disappoint you, which I think is great at this price. If you're getting 7 hours of usage, 7 hours of longevity out of this, I think it is great. Another thing is that I loved is that it was able to compete with my best highlighter of all time, the Mario Luminizer. So on this side again, it's a Mario Luminizer, this side is K-Beauty. Both are looking pretty good right now. The only thing that I would say is that the Mario Luminizer is still very crisp. I can still see where I've put the highlighter, whereas this has just blended in a little bit with the skin and it has toned down just one level. It's not faded, it's not disappeared completely, which is great. I don't think it's a bad thing at all that it was able to last this long. Honestly, I was just expecting 4 hours, but 7 hours out of this and still going strong, I think is commendable. And now after looking at the wear test, I can 100% and confidently recommend you the K-Beauty Illuminating Highlighter. The formula, the blendability and the long wearing aspect of this highlighter makes it a 10 on 10. I could not find any point that was disappointing about this. I really love this. And will it replace my holy grail, the Mario Luminizer? I think it can. It has that potential. It's just that I prefer the formula of this. I've used this for so long that it has a special place in my heart, because this is the first makeup product that I ever bought when I started earning. So I don't think nobody can replace this, but I can say that this is definitely a best dupe for this, and you should 100% buying this if you ever tried this before, loved it but did not repurchase this because of the price. You can buy this one and you will not be disappointed. And that was all for my review of the K-Beauty Illuminating Highlighter. If there's any new product you want me to review, leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you all in my next video. And please follow me on Instagram as well. My handle is Jenny_Renu, and I'll just mention it in the bio below. So see you all in my next one. Bye.